Well, here we are. Another opportunity to see a team swept out of the building. And yeah, Grant Williams is going to be blamed for a lot of it. Maybe he should be. I don't know. But when you have Jimmy Butler and it just seems like anybody around him willing to listen and fall in line and just follow, knowing that they're going to be a big player as well in this success, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? And if you're Boston, just do what the Lakers did, right? Get your star player out there, drop 40, and then just go home. Enough is enough. What more do we need to see from the Boston Celtics? You embarrassed yourself. And yeah, you embarrassed a couple of other teams like the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't even know if you embarrassed anybody else. The Atlanta Hawks hung around in 6 games. Maybe we should have thought more about that than just the fact that it was the game 7 evaporation of soul from the Sixers. All right, thumbs up, subscribe. We're going to head to Caesars and go 5 in 5. Starts the clock. It's all simple shit. Here we go. Hey, man, I don't know what you want from me, but I am not doing anything more before I go minus 120 on the money line. Shop around. Certainly shop around. But at Caesars minus 120, this is a fine number for me. I don't know what you're looking at in this series where anything would change. Anything at all would change. I'm in on the Miami Heat closing this thing out. Yes, it was only the second time in history heading into last night that both conference finals were 3-0, and I think you'll see again the same thing. And that's why I don't want to lay the 1.5. Crazy shit happens in this type of scenario. Desperation, heaves, all this other stuff. I'm just taking Miami to win. Just to win. It doesn't mean that there's anything key about that 1.5. It just means in a closeout playoff game against a desperate team, that's what I want. Now, when it comes to points, and I think this is a good spot right now, if in fact we're still here. And the reason, of course, is that for Bam, 17.5. Now, most books have this at 18.5. I'm willing to still go minus 145, 17.5 points. Bam, slow start, hovered, clearly can do what he wants here in this series. And I think in this game, there will be less pressure on Butler on purpose and put it more on Bam to just put people in foul trouble, to take advantage of mismatches. And at 18 points, we're one below what happened that mark last game out, I should say. And the biggest difference, of course, is we're laying 145 to get us to 18, to where Bam, especially in this closeout game, should be hovering to the low 20s more than anything else. Look, I keep telling you about this play. Let's head on over. It's under defense. If you're in Caesars, it's under defense. And look where it is, turnovers. And look who our friend is, back again. It's 2.5. This number is too low. You understand? It is too low. Will Caesars let you same game? Oh, DK, I'll wait for the sale right there. But Caesars is letting you same game parlay this. Wow, Caesars is a beast. A beast. Over 2.5 turnovers for Brown. How many times do you need to see this guy bounce the ball off his foot, or just pass the ball to nobody or somebody in the stands, or just make a bad decision with the basketball? He is a special talent in Jaylen Brown, and I enjoy rooting for Jaylen Brown, but he turns the ball over, and you know that. I know that. Let's not fool ourselves here by any means. That's the reality, unfortunately, for Brown, and that's why we go over that. All right, we got playoff hockey on the mind. Playoff hockey on the mind. This is going to be an interesting game. It's probably going to be tighter, and it's probably going to be a 60-minute play, or you simply lay the 145. Now, I think if you are going to play this hockey game, the best area to attack, because it's so tight, is plus 122. Is taking the Vegas Knights, who can outscore Dallas in the first period alone. If you just look at what they've been able and capable of doing, some early firepower. But getting up on the road against Dallas, that is a heavy ask as opposed to a decent return on Vegas if you're taking that dog. And that's what I'd do is I would just take them as far as the dog is concerned. All right. And again, that's the biggest thing for me is just trying to work in what I possibly can. Let's go to baseball. Let's go to baseball because there is one spot where we should be able to get a home run here. All right, we're going to go all the way down. Let's see. Stop at that Yankees. Big bucks, big bucks, big bucks. Stop. And it's going to be the New York Yankees. And it's going to be, I'm telling you, Drew Smiley. Oh, wait, I'm on the Mets. Wrong one. Drew Smiley for, and that's why I was like, what the hell am I doing here? The Mets, stop. Big money, big money, big money. Stop on the Cubs. Drew Smiley giving up a home run to Eduardo Escobar. Sorry, that was a big buildup for absolutely nothing. Yet here we are. Let's do it. Let's do it. I know. What the hell is this guy doing? Well, he's not out there yet. God damn. You know what we're going to do instead? This is what we do, audibles. We're going to go Christian Vasquez. And let's go back to the Diamond. Let's go to Minnesota. And let's go big money, big money, big money. Stop on Minnesota. Wah, wah, for Alex Cobb. We're not going to go home runs here. We're just going to go total bases. And we're going to go over. My God. So let's just go hits. Let's go 2 hits for Vasquez. All right. Oof. It's a parlay piece. I'm giving you a parlay piece. Vasquez, awesome. All right. Here's the number. 12 for 19 in the 20 plate appearances. Only 1K, 11 singles. So this is a pretty good spot. That's why if it's under 2-1, I think you have a great parlay piece. And I'll leave you with that as thought, food for thought right there as far as your 5th and 5th. It was really like 5th and 6.5 because for some reason that was off the board, but so be it. Now, this is what's happening here. I mean, this is just awesome. This is what's happening on Caesars, okay? And I want you to look at it because you don't get this on DK. You don't get this where you can play turnovers on top of that. So it's allowing us right now, and that's why we're going to have you sign up. You're going to first bet this thing up to $1,250, okay? Do you see this? You have to be 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Easy game just to get you in there. It's going to take you 60 seconds. You can put 10 up to $1,250. Now, you want to max out to $1,250, go ahead and do it. It's the way to do it. Now, look at this. This is awesome. I didn't realize you can do this because I just assumed because I was doing the turnover play on another book and they were not allowing me to same game parlay turnovers that you couldn't do that. Caesars is allowing you. So right away, you should see the Jaylen Brown turnovers were allowed to same game parlay that with the Miami Heat and with Bam going over. Here's the beauty of it, though. We ain't done. It's going to let you same game super parlay this with those 3 legs and the 2 we added, which would be Vegas and over a half total hit for Christian Vasquez. What did I say? Vasquez. Oh, boy. That's your 5 and 5. That's Caesars. Get in on Caesars. Oh, I can't wait to play this. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Plus 1470. Why not? Put $10 on it. Put $1,250 on it. If it hits, it hits. If it misses, you're going to get it back. You want to see what this is? $1,250? Close to $2,000. What are you waiting on? No, I apologize. $20,000. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? That's your free risk bonus back, whatever it may be. Again, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I mentioned what happened on the Discord last night. Did another parlay plus 1084. You probably want to jump in on the Discord while you can. All right. There's a link below for you. We'd love for you. You get half off your first week. Parlays are coming out. A lot of good shit's coming out. Why would you want to miss it? Why? I don't get it.